Hey friends. Today, I will recap a film named Brownian Movement. The start of the film we are shown a lady named Sarah, who has come to see a level. The level was huge and delightful. With the goal that level Sarah is exceptionally partial to, and she takes it on tirade. Subsequent to taking the tirade, she prepares and goes to class to get her child. In the wake of going to class, Sarah sees that her child is washing up in the pool. She sit tight there for some time and Sarah returns home with her child. At night Sarah recounts a story to her child. His child's name is Alice. Alice wins to hear another story. Yet, Sarah makes it lights out time for him. The following morning we see Sarah's better half named Jack. Seeing these two, we come to realize that the connection between these two is going very well. After that Sarah goes to work. What's more, we discover that Sarah is a specialist. Sarah goes to the medical clinic to see a patient who has a great deal of hair on her body. After that Sarah gets close with that patient, the two of them get private in the level which Sarah had leased toward the start of the film. This level was taken on lease by Sarah so she can suggest with her patient there. In the wake of getting cozy with that man, Sarah goes to give a talk in a school. The following day another patient comes to Sarah, begins doing entice, then she takes that patient to her level and she gets private with him. It was something every day for Sarah to get private with the patient. Also, consistently she takes a patient to the level and gets cozy with him. Sarah is likewise cozy with her significant other, ordinary, yet she didn't appreciate the joy that she appreciates with her patient. What's more, Sarah additionally deals with their marriage life well indeed, and Jack loves Sarah very much. He likewise takes her to an ocean side for a walk, and afterward, the following day Sarah gets cozy with an old patient. What's more, she was additionally expected to go to the parent-educator meeting around the same time. In any case, Sarah is late, and when she arrives at the parent-educator meeting, Jack is as of now there. Same night Jack inquires as to whether all is well, to which Sarah says that all is great and she has no issue. Then the following day Sarah goes to the building site to meet her better half. Seeing Sarah where Jack works, Jack tells her that he has come early in light of the fact that he has, however, to complete some work. Sarah advises her that by then she has come to see the structure from inside. Then Sarah begins strolling around the structure. After some time he sees a laborer working there. At the point when he sees the laborer, Sarah, the specialist, remembers him and he inquires as to whether Sarah has failed to remember him. Seeing the laborer, Sarah frenzies and Sarah starts shouting. The laborer attempts to quiet her down, yet Sarah hits her upside the head. The specialist tumbles down. As the specialist awakens, Sarah gives her another punch. And afterwards she, when all is said and done, blacks out there. The following day we see Sarah oblivious in the clinic with Jack sitting close to her. After some time Sarah recaptures cognizance and a couple of days pass like this. Because of that mishap, Jack had additionally come to realize that Sarah got physically involved with his patient. Then, at that point, to save his relationship, Sarah began going to therapist. Sarah lets his specialist know that the connection among him and Jack isn't great. What's more, Jack has zero faith in him by any means. Following a couple of days Sarah goes to the specialist with Jack for treatment. The specialist asks Sarah her opinion on Jack, then Sarah tells that Jackamum is awesome spouse. Furthermore, he is extremely attractive and appealing and they know one another well indeed. What's more, Jack deals with his preferences. Then the specialist inquires as to whether she can differentiate among Jack and her patient, with whom she was private. Then Sarah says that her patient and Jack don't have anything in like manner. What's more, she gets a kick out of the chance to contact Jack, however not the patient. Likewise she feels different. Jack asks Sarah when did she lease that room and is she close with her patient regular. Sarah says nothing and she tries to avoid panicking. The following day Sarah discusses a man who has a ton of hair on his body. Sarah makes sense of that in the wake of being cozy, he can't recall the patient's face appropriately. All she recollects was that a man's nails were odd. The nose was odd. Subsequent to hearing that a man had a ton of hair on his body, the specialist asks Sarah, "For what reason did you pick your patient, all things considered?" which had a few imperfections. Sarah says that I shouldn't respond to this, or, more than likely, her relationship with Jack will get more terrible. Then, at that point, after this, Sarah sits outside a structure. More recap in part 2.